All right. Welcome, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hopefully, everyone's having a great Saturday afternoon. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. Sounds good. Peace. You too. Safe travels. All right, people. We're just getting started here. Sorry about that. Basically, I'll bet you 10 to 1 this says I'm gaming. I even bet on Twitch it says I'm playing Rocket League. What do you say? It definitely says I'm gaming. So let's switch this over to how to and style. And by the way, today we are going to be painting a sunflower painting. So yeah, let's do it. guys all ready or what?
Laundry just got easier.
This is all I need. 25 loads. That's great.
That's right. It's so easy, even your kids can do laundry.
Now, how do you know that it's not going to dissolve more than what you need?
How do you know, indeed? All right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Today, we are going to do a sunflower. I haven't drawn or painted a sunflower since, boy, when was it? So long ago. I was working, it was probably in the 90s. Yeah, it's probably around 98, 99. That would be the last time. And, you know, it was fun. I could say that. Well, we did, I did a mural in a lady's house. I remember the mural specifically because it was a very, I don't know what you would call it, nouveau style. I don't know, maybe not. Essentially, I put a bunch of rectangles up on our wall, and each of these rectangles were connected without a line, no solid line, but there was a color difference. So all these rectangles would line up on the wall, and some would be off kilter, so that the lines wouldn't exactly add up. And what I would do is I would treat each square as a part of the bigger painting. So I would come through and I would tape it off, and I would paint a square out, and then I would go up and tape off and paint another square out. And so all these squares would interlink and tie in together, but none of them were, you know, the same square. Does that make any sense? Just this real weird prism geometric pattern, I guess, is the best way to put it. So let's zoom in to where we need to be here. Shall we? We got. Let's zoom it. See what we can do here. Rip. All right. I mean, you know, you guys will get it. I'll flip it around for you when needed. But essentially, what we'll do here is we'll treat this painting. So we have this angle coming down. We're going to have one here, sunflower. We'll put a sunflower dead nut center here. Okay. We're just kind of setting it off here, folks. This will be the outside of yeah, that's good, that's good. Don't even know if you guys can really see what I'm doing yet. Kinda, yeah, you can kinda see. You get it. We making some sunflower. We're gonna make us some sunflower. So we're gonna have a lot of sunflowers because it's a field of sunflowers, yes? So we'll open this one there, and all this, we're gonna have to paint the background. So this is all just rough cut. So all these sunflowers down here we don't have to include, but we do have to include, we'll say this, one there, one there, and one there. Okay. Now let's throw in the backdrop color, the sky. We got to get some paint going. This is going to be fun. I'm hip. I'm slick. Appreciate y'all for showing up. And let's get this started. All right. Now, we got a little sky blue. We're going to need a funky little paintbrush that I'm not used to using because I don't make paintings like these. Maybe we'll turn it into one of my cool ones. But we need a brush to paint the sky in. Oh, shit. And I just broke that piece of glass. Couldn't lift my foot in time to catch it. Like a good hacky sack player. Oh, well. That was a jar, hand-blown jar. That is no longer. All the top cool part busted off. Bummer, dude. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. I'm glad I'm not barefoot. I'll clean that up in a little bit. What do you say we get started? Now that I've done the traditional glass breaking for the day, I like to remind everyone to hydrate today. Yesterday, I seemed to have taken a day off of drinking water, and I realized it late in the evening. I took on some water, of course, but sometimes you're just a little late to the game. Nevertheless, today I'm on that water kick. We doing that water kick. So we want a good fade. Wrong way. So in order to fade properly, we cross stroke it. So we have put up the proper color variables, and then we just cross it down and back with this, and it should be all nice and delicate. We might want to put some white on the bottom. Just like before. We're going to want some clouds all up in here somehow. So we'll just let them hang out up here. We'll throw them in. Probably should have waited, just so that the colors didn't really blend. But that's okay. That is okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Clean off the brush. to set the mic down for a second. Really flubbed that up, didn't I? We'll fix it. We fix it. We fix everything, you know? We gonna fix everything. So, we're gonna let this dry out a little bit. Got a little sky going on, you know? So, now, once this dries, give you a little. The glare is a little much, but you'll see. We'll put a big sunflower right in dead center and a field of sunflowers around it. That's what we will do. Oh, yeah. So we're just going to let this dry, yeah? Half the time, most of the time, I don't even know what I'm doing. So whatever. We just letting this dry. I just breaking everything, you know? That's what I do. Sometimes I might break your speakers. Sorry about that. I got paint on my sunglasses. That's no way to be. That's no way to be. So I think what we can do here is, since the sky itself has given a little bit of time to dry, we can pull over here, and we're looking for some kind of colors that are going to be some greens. We're going to need green. We're going to need a real muddy color so we can add all the greens and the blues and the stuff together. We won't go into the yellows yet, but we will go into yellow oxide, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry. Yellow ochre. Okay. So we're going to need a different paintbrush. Don't know which one. Well, let's find one. This one. And this one. I gotta find a new jar to put all my paintbrushes in. What a doofus. Definitely need a darker brown. A James Brown. Oh, of course. Hang on. That should keep me from doing too much stuff. All right. Ah! Got paint everywhere. It's all going crazy. I gotta get this. Making a mess, I am. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Happy to help. These pups get thirsty out there. Yeah. You know what they say. Guess I'm kind of cheating today because, you know, usually on Saturdays for these, I like to do things I'm not too familiar with. And, well, painting is something I am kind of familiar with. But I like the idea of doing a sunflower that was given yesterday. So, considering I haven't done a sunflower painting since the 90s, I think it's just fine and dandy. Probably, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna need to know where the light's coming from for sure. But I think what we can do is throw in a couple more. So we'd say that the land is probably gonna be tucked in right around here. Right, we'll just say this, we're using this color, it doesn't matter. And essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna create another sunflower here. Interesting. So this has got to be bigger, which is probably good. And I got to come through and we'll make this big. You know, we're just having fun today. Hopefully my internet holds out today. I got an email yesterday that was like, hey, your internet's not doing well. We'll keep you updated. And the only way I get emails is with internet. So I'm like, yeah, thanks for the useless information, Xfinity. Nice little spiral here for that. Now we can put out the other ones that are over here. We'll have one tucked in over here on this end. Bum ba bum bum. Bum ba bum bum. Bum ba dum bum. I have one below here. What are y'all doing today anyway? What's the haps in the world, you know? You are the world. And I want to know. So each one of these is the seed-bearing centers. Just so you know, that's what we're doing here. Kind of just throwing together a field, if you will. Just trying to catch good angles. Things that are natural, what have you. You know. That's a far one. There's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need one more, even though that's the 11th. That one doesn't count. We need an odd number down here to make this feel okay. So, this one's tucked in underneath the leaf, which is fine. I'll just leave this one alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the photograph I'm kind of using, there I guess is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that I'm not going to essentially do, but now there's a nice little closed one right here. Might be able to just do that, pull that off, and that'll be the 11th one. Okay? It looks like a poopy mess, I know. Don't worry about that. We're gonna put some green into it, some color. We're gonna have some color. You're gonna like it. Let's go. Should we put something else into this little tune? Oh yeah, it's a driving beat, people. They're done too much black, but that's okay, I suppose. Let's block out some areas where the black is and the dark green. We'll just put green on top of the black and just smudge it in. So we got a little bit up here in the corner. That's a nice, that'll be nice. We're gonna need much more green. We doing it? Making the green? Shit, it's Morse code. We'll end up covering all these lower areas with leaves, and this is literally just the backdrop underneath area where we get kind of like, you know, the idea, the weight. We push the weight around, yeah? We're pushing our weight around, son. Oops, sorry. Even though yesterday when that guy came in and was like, hey, paint a sunflower, I figured he was trolling me. I really was inspired by that moment. So, trolls be damned. Okay, so now we let this dry a little bit so we can hit the tops with the bright color. It's going to be important. I want to see what you guys see. Oh yeah. Now we got some yellow. Yeah, yellow. You're nothing but yellow.
Boomer League.
What's up, Boomer Leg?
Hey, from Seattle.
What is
Vaughter
happening?
Racing.
What's happening, Vaughter Racing?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, guys. How we all doing today? Pretty well, I hope.
Boomer League. Said. Good.
Yeah!
Vaughter Racing.
That's that.
Said. Life is good.
Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Ah, yes. So, first things first, let's decide how to do this. This This is going to be a multi-level marketing. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. It's not multi-level marketing. This is art. Appreciate y'all hanging, chilling. Let me get the picture here and move it over here so I can still see my subject that I'm trying to paint. Yeah, I was having fun today working with this little soundboard or whatever this is, this Korg ESX. Making some music. If I only knew how, you know? But I haven't played with it in years, and it was a lot of fun to kind of break it out and put it to work, you know? It's been too long. Oh, now I'm just laying. So in the beginning of the stream, I was saying how I haven't painted sunflowers since the late 90s. And I did it for a job in a house. And I did a special geometry inner house that it was very unique. It was a very unique painting. And that's what I kind of prided myself in back in the day, was doing things that were, let's just say, different. But today, I thought the person who asked me to do a sunflower yesterday, you know, was pretty funny. But you know what? I felt inspired to do something like that. And here we are. I'm happy to be here. Thank you all for joining me on the day. Let me turn off my Korg. The tubes, they only last a certain amount of time, yeah? Certainly happy you're all here to see something go down. That's pretty cool of you. You guys are pretty cool. Let's bring that up there. Let's bring the other one's going the other way immediately. That's probably what gives us the whole like natural thing. 'Cause that's really what we want. I think I always kind of like veered away from doing sunflowers and other art that could be considered rather trite, maybe, you know, overdone. But I'm happy to do that right now. As long as I don't hit that button again. Damn it. It's weird painting down instead of like up on a canvas. And then who knows, I might include like my line work, might be able to do a whole painting that's something silly like this, but turning it into my paintings. What I always say when I'm looking at other people's paintings and stuff, I'm like, oh, that painting's almost done. It's my joke inside my head. Because to me, they are almost done. You know, they're just missing all those cool lines. I hate when this computer beeps at me. I don't know why it's beeping. Really, I'm just trying to... I could probably use a smaller paintbrush. But whatever, right? We just doing it. Cause we doing it. Yeah, we doing it. It's how we do it. But it'll be good. I like, you like, I like, we like. It's good. It's nice. Cause we doing it. Yeah, we doing it. You know what's up. There's a leaf that goes above this one, but I'm gonna just stick it in there for giggles. You know giggles. Uh-oh, we got wet green. Gotta be careful down there. Let's go back up top. Throw in some more of these. See, we have some directly. There's that noise again. Reminding me that Glitter World is going live in 30 minutes, playing karaoke with friends. So that's a thing. Cause we doing it. Don't screw it up now. A show about a show. That's what I'm trying to figure out, people. How to make a show about a show. Yeah, that's the back one. Now we need one in front of that. Multi-leaf, multi-level marketing. See, I like these Saturdays because I'm not structured and I'm not like held down to like my style, if that's a thing. So I can kind of just come through and try something different and new. And here we are making sunflowers, yo. Ain't got no rhyme, no reason. 'Tis the season. As you can probably tell, I am in a good mood today. I've had a beautiful morning. Got to walk around, talk to locals, and, hang out. Just do that Silver City thing. Do that thing we all want to do. What do you guys think? So far, so good, right? We're making our way in the world today. Takes everything you've got, right? Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot, right? Or is that just me? Could be just me. Sometimes you wanna go. Y'all go places where everyone knows your name? You got one of those places in your life? Could be your kitchen. But when you go, people know. Just kind of giving myself a limit to stay within. That's why these randoms. Just kind of gives me a little bit of help. Things can get out of hand pretty quick. I think I'm going to need some more white. But it's cool. We might be getting, is it going to rain? Yesterday it was so strange, just so dark and wintry. Even though it's summer, it was very wintry. Wintry, is that a word? Is it a way to describe something? All that winter behavior. Okay, so I noticed on the bottom here we have these three, and then it goes pop, pop. We need one more pop there, which is, we'll get another end right there. And we can, we'll make them all pretty. We just got to get every floweret working. All the flowerets are making a fuss, but I can't concentrate because I'm on that dust. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 sunflowers. Well, that was weird. No mistakes, all happy accidents. You know what I'm saying? You must know.
Junior Sim Racing
Holy cow.
said, "Howdy, we know."
You know. What is up, sir? Welcome. Welcome.
Junior Sim Racing said, I watched a bit of the streamer weekend of the Alpha 21. It looks great.
Yeah, I've been watching some streamers do the same thing. Looking forward to it. I was thinking I got my buddy coming out. Not, is it next week? Next week. And so I'm going to, obviously Monday, Alpha 21's a play. But then I'm going to have him help me set up that server. So
Junior Sim Racing said,
we can do cool things.
How's your day, good sir?
Yeah, it's great. So far it's alright. It's alright. How was yours? Come through here with some cooler.
Junior Sim Racing said, well, if the server cost cash, let me know, be happy to put in.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be all a thing. It'll be a part of everything, Don't worry. But yeah, they're $15 a month to do it right. I think that's where it all ties in with the Patreon. Everything's going to work together, But it all has to kind of make sense together, Look at all this. I think I'm going to come through with the line work. I think it's going to be great. Why not? Let's make a little tiny painting stylistically in my own style. And
Junior Sim Racing said, it's been hot as balls here. Little one just off to sleep, so beer o'clock. Also, I loved your cover picture from the last one, as you know it's dear to me.
Oh yeah, you were saying I had to look that up. What was it? The Rose of Archibald or what? I'm sorry. I apologize. I know that was wrong. I just said it. What was it? But yeah, very cool. I looked it up. Cool flower. Yeah, that's
Junior Sim Racing said, it's about the most patriotic I get over our Yorkshire Rose.
Yorkshire Rose. There it is. Anybody would like to look up a Yorkshire Rose? They are quite nice, and they have a very cool symmetry to them. I like it. And yeah, it does look like my little painting from a long time ago. I think I did that one in 2004. Yeah. But that's cool that it was similar in shape. I like that. I like it a lot. So, we got a couple more flowers here in the back.
Junior Sim Racing said, it's canny how much it looked alike, or maybe I just see it within the painting because it's something I see a lot.
Yeah, but it's a shape. It's the whole general shape of the thing. That's what caught my eye was that, yeah, you guys, you found the shape and were able to, understand the shape. And when you can do that, you can then make a two-dimensional thing out of it, which is, I'm surprised it's not on a flag, or I bet it's on some people's crests, family crest, Okay, so this one was the closed one. Let's see if we can make a closed leaf floweret. pretty much. Okay, so there's all of our sunflowers in the background. Now let's work on
Junior Sim Racing
throwing out a stem.
said, I honestly thought you might have seen before, hence the drawing. 2004 Space is cool AF.
Yeah, no. I never even heard of or seen or understood, or I might have seen that image. I mean, I'm gonna go up and zoom into it here so you guys can all get a gander of what we're talking about. It's way zoomed in too far. But no, I never have. This is just things I used to do, which are mandalas. And if you get a close look, you'll see there's so much involved in there. There's a little Buddha on a lotus leaf, and he's got these electrical energies going north and up and down and left and right are kind of like the antithesis of the energy. So it's a yin and yang of energy, and then you got the feathers, and then the feathers surround it, and they're all wrapped up in stars that are just sweeping through space itself, you know. That's what the feathers are doing. They're just sweeping through, pulling the stars into shape. And then you have that energy again that kind of frames it in. And if we back out, you know, I guess I didn't back out far enough now that I see what I did. Let's back out some more. That's as far as I can go. And then I thought I'd throw in that whole Japanese, like those waves. The 4 waves around there are like from that old, I don't know the artist, but there's one on the bottom, 2 on the, you know, they look like waves inside that gold. Those are like traditional Japanese paintings. And then, yeah, so the shape that you're seeing is I think those circle patterns on the edges, and they make up the flower, which is pretty cool. That's what I noticed, was that the shape itself, boop, 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 was the same as the Archibald flower. Wait, what'd you call it? I'm terrible. You guys and your Archibald flowers. Oh, my buddy brought back the bass. So I'm on this trade gig I told you guys before, where I'm trading up.
Said, heard there's a big thing here called the War of the Roses. We have the white rose, the Manx have a red rose, and I forget the other rose. I am sure it's pink. Warning kings of different areas.
Oh, word, see? Yeah. You guys got such a history with roses and kings and monarchs and crazy. It's all crazy to me. Anyway, this is a ukulele bass guitar. Look at this. And as you can see, it's electric. But I think, yeah, this is a battery. I'm trying to trade it. Oh, hello. How you doing, sir? Welcome. I am on the internet. I'm talking to people in UK. Where else you guys from? We got people in Washington. We got a guy in Indiana. Roger says hello to everybody. In a second, they'll tell you hi back. So, welcome to my studio. This is all my paintings that I tend to do live on the internet.
Junior Sim Racing said, welcome to the gallery.
See that?
All right, I feel welcome already.
I love it. Thank you.
I have my tranquil buzz thing.
Yeah, you got your coffee.
They're doing poetry over there now.
Oh, are they?
And then at noon, 2 guys sing for a couple.
Boomerly
I hear you.
said, hello Roger from Seattle.
Hi, Matt.
Those are my folks up in Seattle, by the way.
I've been in Seattle a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah,
I lived in Olympia for a while.
very cool.
I
Well, cheers, Roger. Have a great day. I think sometimes we scare people. They don't know that they're not on film. I often have to tell people, look, the camera's not pointing at you, and it makes people a little bit more comfortable. But no, Nimoto, it does not matter. He wasn't planning to buy something. He's Roger. He's walking around town with his coffee. But anyway, base. I'm looking to trade this base for something. Now, give me a second.
Boomerly said, I think you're on TV still, lol.
So, here we go. This is a piece of paper, and I found 10 cents on the ground in my store on September 10th, 2014. This is the day that I started putting this together. Sorry about this over here. This is a resin that I cleaned off one of my things years back. So here we go. I found 10 cents on the ground, right? And so what I did here was I made 30 steps to doubling that 10 cents. And in 30 steps, you double it, and you get $53,687,091.20 worth of something. So what I've been doing is trading up. I traded my 10 cents for, I think I bought a piece of gum from my store. So I traded the 10 cents for some gum. Then I took that gum, and since I owned the store, I would just talk to everybody who walked in the store, and I'd be like, hey, I'm trading this gum. And then someone gave me, well, let me see. I got to put this down. It's windy as heck. Someone gave me, what did they give me? 9/11. The next day, I bought a coin. Oh, that's what it was. So, nope, 9/11. Yep. I'm trying to figure this out, people. So I dated, and this is years ago. So 9/16, I bought a coin, and that coin was, I paid $3.20 for, and I must have gotten up to the 20, 40, 80, 160. Yeah, so far this base is from the 10 cents, and I'm getting you guys to the base. So basically, I bought a coin for $3.20 after making trades up 20 cents, 40 cents, 80 cents, and 160. And I think it was just a communication thing where I was like, "Hey, I'm doing this. Could you trade me something for this?" And they would, "Oh, I'm down," and they would trade me stupid things. And then I bought this coin for $3.20. I sold the coin then on October 3rd for $12.80. It's a $25 silver coin, by the way. And I sold it to this guy. And then I traded that. Wait a minute. I sold the coin. January 15th, I bought the amp. Okay, so January 15th then, 3 more months later, I bought an amp for $12.80 because I sold the coin for $12.80. I had to sell it, and I had to, reuse it. And I think instead of selling the coin, I think I just traded the guy the coin, and I told him the worth of the coin because we had all the information on the coin. And I said, this is worth $25. You want to give me something that's worth $25? He gave me an amp. All right. And then I traded that amp for this. Okay. Now we're up to this. Now, this trade itself was that $12 jumped up to a $25 amp, which then, in my mind, was worth it to trade for a $200 bass guitar. Now, I don't know if this thing works. As a matter of fact, I just gave it to a DJ, and he had it for the past week, and he was like, yeah, I couldn't get it plugged in. You can use it acoustically because it is an acoustic bass, but he couldn't get it juiced up. But as you can see here, there's a battery terminal right there. So I think I just got to open it up, put a battery in it, and rock and roll. Now I'm going to trade this bass, right, for something worth $200 or $400 because this bass is actually a $200 bass. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So basically, I traded up to 10 cents to, I think, a couple pieces of gum, and then I traded that into a coin, and then I traded the coin into an amp, and then I traded the amp into this. And so basically, if I can jump myself up to the $400 mark or the $200 mark, I'm already at stage 12. By the time I get to stage 15, it's at $1,600. And then over here, it starts getting nuts, people. I mean, this is, again, I did this in 2014, so I was having fun, and I kept this piece of paper for all these years. But you can see how 16 it doubles to 3,000, and then 17 it doubles to 6,000. So whatever I'm doing, I have to trade something to somebody that they have to know that they just want a base, and they have this other option that they've owned for years, and they just don't want it, and they know it's worth twice the amount of the base, but they're into the game. And so I'm just trying to find people who are into the game until I'm on this stupid island someday that's worth $53 million that I got to sell to somebody. You know? So I end up with nothing. I end up with a big goose egg, zero. This is all a game. And so basically, you know, yeah. I'll run through $53 million worth of stuff, I guess, in 30 steps. I get excited. I think we've given the painting enough time to dry, don't you?
Junior Sim Racing said, I wish my tax office would accept your theory, lol. We would be laughing ironically all the way to the bank. P.S. I will swap you a small child for your base.
That's the thing about this, is that I'm paying taxes on everything I'm going to be doing. So it certainly isn't going to be a pretty game. You know what I'm saying? When I'm running through $53 million island and I gotta get rid of it in the same year so that so I don't have to pay $53 million in taxes. That'd be insane. I've thought of this. Okay, so this one is the first. And this leaf is looking at us.
Junior Sim Racing said, Space is the other roses ain't shit. We Yorkshire baby and we will happily adopt you.
That's awesome, man. You ever adopted someone who's older than you? That's crazy. Because I've seen your stream. You don't look 51. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so we have another leaf going this way. I'm putting in these front leaves so that I can, you know, not worry about what's going on behind them. Let's see if we can get this one to just sit above it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I've been doing that little quest for so long. It's pretty wild, man. I like it. Did I frig it up? I frigged it up, people. But that's okay. It's gonna be alright. Something, something, and something else, yeah. It's gonna be alright. Something, something, and something else. I think this might be kind of fun. This might work out pretty well. Because I always get to a point with
Junior
my,
Sim
my
Racing
paintings.
said, "It's got such a cool story to it, I would frame the 10 cent and whatever you end up with. The island might be difficult."
I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, who's gonna? But see, the person who's gonna give me the island in trade for what was it, $23 million something, doesn't want to pay taxes on that island either. You got to understand, islands aren't cheap. I can't imagine like what it would cost to live and run on an island. That'd be stupid. I live on an island essentially. Silver City is just in the middle of nowhere. We're landlocked, but we're still an island of people. There's nothing but desert between us, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we got to figure out these leaf structures. So let's talk about that's way too big. But that's okay. But yeah, such a cool story, right? I can't believe I still have that piece of paper, to be honest. Got to get the backdrop looking a little more natural, a little more flowery, distant. To the end of the line. Now we're just going to block in some other lighter colors. This is cool. I'm taking this all the way to the bank, baby. To the end of the line.
Paul Sugar
It's going to be
said,
all
"Hi
right.
Space and Junior, hope you are both
What
in good health."
is up, Paul Azúcar? How you doing, bud? Yeah, enjoying my day. Junior seems like he's enjoying his day. From what I can understand, he just cracked open himself a little brewski. To the end of the line.
Paul Sugar said, "I'm good, thanks."
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oopsie. That's me making a mistake. In case you all couldn't tell. Them's the noises I make when I make a mistake. To the end of the line. All right, I'm liking kind of like the concept here. I just got to get some of the shading blocking well, and then we'll come at it with some fine lines, and we'll see what we can wreck. We might make something awesome. I don't know. I've stopped wondering years ago. But here's what we do need. We need a couple of stems, because these things don't just float, yo. And then once we get that, I think we can hit it with the line work. But I don't know. Just trying to be as natural as I can be. Giving the details to the behind features. Now, Cool beans, huh? Obviously need some leaves up there on the top of the one sunflower is hanging up there. We'll get there. And then we will finish the painting. Do you know what I mean? To the end of the line. Sorry, guys. Your brain dumb broke. What? Your brain. Yeah, the closed flower. I like it. To the end. So, are you doing anything special this weekend, people? What's on the agenda? What's on your agenda? All right, there's that. Now let's make some line work happen. That's pretty cool. It's like small and direct. It's like, hey, I'm a sunflower. Wouldn't you like to be a sunflower too? So, let's get the special line work paintbrush. Let's use bright yellow. Different from the base. More of a neon yellow even. Because I'm freaking nuts, okay? And I can do it. It's my painting. Throw down a little here. Boom, bam. Start a beat. Because we need a beat. Everyone needs a beat, yo. If you don't get a beat, I mean, who knows?
Sugar said, "It looks nice and summery."
Yeah. That's why, like I said earlier with the kid trolling me, or I thought he was trolling me yesterday, I was like, even if you are, it's okay, because this seems like a good idea. It's a good idea. I think especially now, I'll be able to muss it up. So obviously first I think I'm just going to punch in some highlights just to keep it keeping it sexy. Boom. Oh. He said, what? Skirp? Skirp? Then we just change it. We just change it. We just got to change it sometimes. You just change it. It says skirp. Oh, yeah. I did a lot of research last night on this silly Korg. I was like, oh, I remember how to do this. And, you know, I still don't, but I try. And right now we're just going layers over these leaves to give them kind of a translucent effect. You know? I don't know. What are we doing here? If I don't know, how do I expect you all to know? Do you know?
Oh God, what are we doing? Oh God, what are we doing here? Do you believe in aliens?
Do you?
Do you believe in aliens?
Do you believe in aliens?
You believe in aliens? You believe in aliens?
Man, just be glad I got reflexes.
Hey man, just be glad I have fast reflexes. Yeah. It's definitely different.
monsters continue to rain destruction upon Earth.
Oh no! Let's speed it up. Oh yeah! Now what we doing? Now what we doing? Huh? 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 My brain! How's your brain? Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. We're painting this. We having fun. I hope you having fun. Making that wackiness, all that wackiness. Oh yeah, 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 let's go. I mean, I'm bored. I don't know about you guys. What are we all doing here today? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how to draw a sunflower. I really don't know how to draw a sunflower. But I like it. We're just adding more colors, more beauty. Yeah, we got all the beauty in the world that we could ever want. Sometimes is a nice thing, and sometimes shit's just crazy. Ouch! It's never good to find like what you want to play just by playing it. It's funny. There we go.
This is all I need. 25 loads. That's great.
That's right. It's so easy, even your kids can do laundry.
Now, how do you know that it's not going to dissolve more than what you need?
How indeed. How would anyone know the amount of dissolving that would be necessary to do 25 loads? Like, I don't even know what the heck she's talking about. Anyway, I've been having some fun here today. I hope you all have been enjoying the madness. And now we're just putting lines in. Because that's how I do my paintings. You heard? I'm not sure if y'all can see what I'm doing or care to see what I'm doing or whatever. But, you know, we started, what did we start? A while ago now. We've been playing some music. We've been making music, shall I say? Or we've been making sounds. That's kind of like music. Dog Pound, what up?
Said, okay, first time you said sunflower, I accepted the challenge.
How are you today on this Saturday, bud? You just missed the live concert. Super epic. Super epic. Super stupid. It certainly wasn't epic. I wonder if I have an old one on here from way back in the day.
The dog pound said, I cut the frame, dug out the bed, placed frame, and planted 15 sunflowers along my fence.
Holy cow. Nice, man. Well, that's perfect for summertime, yeah?
The dog pound said, now I'm done, smoke time, lol.
Hell yeah. So, yeah. This is something I must have made years ago. Holy cow. I won't torture you with that. Let's just push all the buttons. What?
It's all your fault with your sunny sunflowers, LOL.
Well, then I guess we could blame the guy yesterday who inspired this whole dang thing. The guy I said, I think you're trolling me, but I'm going to do it anyway. We could all blame him, man. We know we have nothing to do with it. But yeah, this is cool. Huh. These are all working. This works. This is fun. I don't know about this one right here. I gotta widen this sunflower up, this leaf. It's hard to do that center piece and make it look absolutely perfect, because any millimeter to the right or to the left is just terrible, man. It's just terrible. We're zooming in. Now, should I? Well, maybe first I'm going to take a 2-minute break because I've been at this a minute, hour and 40.
The dog pound said, sure, pass the blame, but someone still owes me a sandwich.
That's great. Yeah, for real, yo. Give me a second, people. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I got to make him a sandwich or something. I'll be right back.
The dog pound said, "Ha ha ha."
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know, the clouds are in a good spot and the painting. If we just look at it as a whole, you can tell that the land is a hill. All right, the clouds are centering the flower itself, the one we chose to photograph or paint or whatever this is. Looks like there's a couple more back here. These are sunflowers that are supposed to be, so that'll add a little bit of yellow, which is probably a good thing. But let's just, soak it up a little bit. Thanks for everyone for dropping likes and stuff. You guys are really great. You guys are great. Can't believe it. People are awesome. So yeah, let me get some water in me and maybe take a couple puffs off a puff, and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
The dog pound said, "I can't see 47 verse. I bet he owes me a sandwich too."
Man, you're not gonna have to like make food for a whole week hanging out.
The dog pound said, "LOL."
Okay. Now, how indeed am I going to... So the next logical step in this thing would be, I would say, okay, I'm done for the day, and we'll come back and we'll start line work. Let's see if we can't do some of that right now. It's going to be interesting because I'm using these very natural colors. I like it. I like the idea. But I don't know if I can complete this today, people. I think what we have to do is treat it like every other painting. It's just a very small one. And this is pretty cool too, because this is only like $250. So if anyone comes in here and wants to buy an actual painting, they can afford this one. You know? Because it'll be affordable. It'll have all my little squiggly lines all over the place, and it'll look like every other one of my paintings, but it'll just be nice and small. We'll have to figure this little leaf structure out right here where he's like, hey, give me a hug. You know, he doesn't really want a hug. He's a flower. They eat bees all day, you know? Life is tough as a flower when you just got to eat bees all day. Isn't that what flowers do? Eat bees all day? Anyone with me? All right. I've had enough bees today anyway. Thank you all. Excuse me. Thank you all very much for showing up. I think it really just, once I hit my break time, I always come back and I'm like, well, that's it for me. Maybe we could leave on some, oh, shicer. I'm an idiot. I just cursed in German. I don't even speak German. It's such an easy word to say. Oh my gosh. Here, let me cue you in on what's going on over here. This is Paintfoot. Hello, I am Paintfoot. I'm coming for you. Paintfoot. I'm here. I am a Paintfoot. This is my paint foot. Can you tell that my paint foot? This sucks, Willy Wonka. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped this paint, and it had water in it, and paint water. What a freaking... Oh no! My base!
The dog pound said, OMG paint foot, ha 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 ha.
Well, and considering I got this is a trade base, it doesn't matter that it has a little paint on it. Maybe it'll add value to it when I become a famous painter, and you're like, people are gonna be like, oh, this was Space's base. And he got paint on it. You can tell it was his. It was during the sunflower painting. I was there for that. You know, that kind of stuff. This sucks. This is not good, people. It's literally paint. Anyway, it's a great way to close the day, if you ask me. I'm a human. Look, I'm around somewhere. I promise you that. I know there's broken glass all over my floor here. I am a complete wreck. You can see this. Everything about me is just top notch today. So I appreciate you all for being here. I'm going to go change my shoes. I don't know. But thank you. We'll see you later. Dog Pound, you going to be streaming or something? What you going to be doing, bud? I've been missing your rants. You know? I haven't been showing up. But it's hard. I know that you do it on Thursday nights. And Thursday is the Y-Files for me when I watch that. But that's only for like 40 minutes, and then I might forget or something. I don't know what goes on. But thanks all very much for showing up and hanging.
The dog pound.
Spliffies in 20?
Spliffies in 20.
Oh, word. Okay, you're going to be on his podcast? Or are you just going to be lighting spliffies in 20? Just having a little podcast of your own. Which is cool, man. Always a fan, Dog Pound. Thanks for stopping in and dropping a like and doing what all that jazz that
The dog pound
promotes each other.
said, "First of the year, you'll get back to it."
First of year, I'll get back to it. So you're going to be taking a little hiatus. But keep doing things on YouTube. Don't do what I did.
Said, "The Hurricane Spliffy Show."
Word. Yeah, keep doing things on your channel, though. Because if you stop for a year...
Said, 422 stay and sat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just don't stop. Because you don't want to start over on your hours. You don't want your hours just to go down to 0. I mean, it doesn't matter for you because you're well beyond monetized, I'm guessing. Or are you? I don't even know. Here's what I was going to do before I spilled all that water. I was going to read from the Elvis Bible. This is Elvis Underground Church, and they have a Bible. Now, let me get my glasses out because I'm old. And it's the 11 Commandments from the Elvis Church. Okay? Just so you know. And we open it up. And each of the commandments are Elvis songs. So we have Follow That
The
Dream,
dog pound said,
Don't Be Cruel,
"You never monetize.
Love Me Tender,
Well.
Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Do the Clam, you get it. So all these are verses. Today I think I'll be reading from Follow That Dream. This is the first of the 11 commandments by the Elvis Church. Elvis Underground, the church, pardon me. If there is one thing we learn from the king, is that no dream is beyond possibility. Nice. As Elvis states, every dream I ever had has come true 1,000 times. A sharecropper's child from Tupelo dreamed of changing the course of history, even though it would have been hard to find anyone who thought Elvis's dream was possible. The king didn't let anything stand in the way, and neither should we. Elvis is king of dreams and the king of dreamers, baby. On that note, I hope you all have a great night. It's a weekend, baby. Let's keep it up.